Hey YouTube, this is Maurita Joyce and I am back with another book haul. This time I did a book haul at Goodwill. I've been interested in doing a book haul at Goodwill, heard many things about the good prices you could get on used books there, never did it, decided to go ahead and jump right in. So the first book I got was Lance Armstrong's It's Not About the Bike, My Journey Back to Life. The next book is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert, and I think I may already have this book on my bookshelf, but I got it anyway just in case I didn't. The next book is The Brief Against Obama, and this is by Hugh Hewitt. A Confederacy of Dunces by John Toole. The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. Buy-In by John Cotter and Lorraine Whitehead. World After by Susan E. Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. The Wendy Williams Experience by Wendy Williams. Want to know about Wendy? Interested in her life, interested in how she got her own television show, interested in like why she's so interested in gossip. What about, no, the next book is What Alice Forgot by Leon Moriarty. The next book is Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Berendt. This next book caught my attention because I saw a note sticking out of it, and you guys know how much I love to have books that were previously owned by other people in which they left notes, and he left all kinds of stuff like tissue papers with phone numbers on them, and yeah, all kinds of stuff. He left sticky papers, and so I just wanted to have this book. I wanted to just see what some of the things were that he wrote in these books. So I took this one and I got another book. This one's on trading. It's called The New Day Trader and it's written by John Markman. So I thought it would be interesting to have that book. The next book is The Heirs by Susan Reiger. This next book caught my attention because of the cover. I love that gold and orange look on this book. That's beautiful. Another book that caught my attention because of the cover is Word by Word by Corey Stamper. Forgot to tell you guys, this is The Last Promise by Richard Evans. Sorry about that. The next book is David Baldacci, The Keeper. Fault Lines by Rajan. The next book is Artemis Fowl, The Time Paradox by Colfer. The next book is Alibi by Joseph Cannon. I have a couple of paperbacks that are in really good condition. And the first one is The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. The next one by Edith Wharton is The House of Mirth. And it's also a nice paperback that is in really good condition. The List by Siobhan Vivian. John Green's Paper Towns. Results by Gary Nilsson and Bruce A. Pasternak. Girl in Translation by Jean Kwok. This is the second book on trading that I told you guys about, and it's Trade Your Way to Financial Freedom by Van K. Tharp. I don't know why I'm so interested in books on trading right now, but I think I can learn something from them. Mockingjay by Susan Collins. The next book is Without Reservations by Alice Steinbach. The next book is Dave Ramsey's Complete Guide to Money, a book of financial. It's another finance book. Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities is the next book. And this is another book that I think I may already own. I'm not entirely sure. My Goodreads book to be read list is just crazy. If you go to Goodreads and you look at my list, I think it's like over 1,000 books on there. Sometimes I get confused about which books I have and I don't have, so I'll straighten that out later. The Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews. This is Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard, and I've heard so much about this book. I just wanted to read it and see what all of the ranting and raving was about. The next book is The Secret Life of Bees, sorry, by Sue Monk Kidd. This is another one that had a lot of ranting and raving going on BookTube about it. The next book I have is A Portrait of My Father by George W. Bush. I was just interested in their life story and how they came to be. Insurgent by Veronica Roth. Lean In for Graduates by Sheryl Sandberg. I will be a graduate in a couple of years, and I figured I would need this one. The next book is Crowns, Portraits of Black Women in Church Hats. This is by Michael Cunningham and Craig Marbury. This book I thought would be a great book to have for my coffee table. It has beautiful pictures of women in hats. And I have a particular interest in black hair and also in head coverings and their spiritual and religious significance. Because I remember as a little girl being told by my mom that it was extremely important for me to cover my head before praying or going to places of worship. And so I'm interested in that connection. And I'm living here in the South. And so down here you can see a lot of women in places of worship with big, beautiful hats on. And it seems like the bigger the woman gets, the larger the hat gets. And the more interesting they are. So yeah, look at this book, y'all. I'm in love with this book. So yeah, I'll have a chance to look through it and see all the pictures. I just kind of want to give you guys an idea of what's in here. Last but not least is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is by Ronald Dahl and is illustrated by Quentin Blake. Now this movie I watched what seemed like 1 billion times as a child, but it never occurred to me to check out the book. While I was in Goodwill looking around, I came across this book. I snatched it off the shelf so quick. I loved Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and so I can't wait to read this book, and I will probably do a video on it or a comparison between the book and the movie if I really enjoyed the book. So that's kind of exciting. Okay, now I have completed the read of The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, and I will do a review of that book. And that's it. So I hope to see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. Bye.